Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called Into the Shared Mind. We want to challenge the idea that physical proximity and physical distance have meaning and value. All minds share one mind, and there is no distance between them. It is only in perception that distance seems to be. It is only in perception that distance seems to have meaning. Remember that you are in simultaneous communication with all beings at all times. This communication can never be harmful, as it only shares thoughts from spirit. When we say communication, we mean this: sharing the only thoughts that can be shared. Only the good, and that means goodness without opposite, can be truly shared. All else is a facet of your own fantasy. For example, if you believe you are being energetically attacked by another separate being, it is only your own fantasy of attack, due to a desire to see attack. You desire to see attack when you want to block out love, and you want to block out love when you believe you are ego, a separate false identity. The reason you want to block out love when you believe you are ego is that love shines ego away. In the presence of love, ego disappears. If you think you are unreality, that which disappears in love's presence, then you will do anything to block out love. The fix for this is remembering who you are and letting who you aren't go. Back to the idea that attack always comes from you and your desire to block love out. Let's say you realize this. Let's say you stop every time you feel the least disturbance and allow your perception to be changed. Let's say you never blame anyone you call else, or you stop after your first thought of that and allow the correction. Who are you asking to see? When you go inward, you are asking to see all beings, undistorted by the warped lens of egoic thought. The real being of all is always here, clean, innocent, fully loved, and always loving. There is one inner being, and you are always with that being no matter where bodies seem to be. This is why it is impossible to miss someone. If you are using thought to give yourself this experience of missing, you only need to go in and ask for correction. As you go into where all actually are. When you open your eyes and look outward, you are only looking upon that which you have allowed yourself to see. You are that one inner being, and so is everyone you call else. Any disturbance ever is about forgetting that you and all are one inner being. Let's say there is a mosquito flying around. From our perspective, this is a wonderful opportunity to practice. Can you tune into our shared being while experiencing proximity to a mosquito form? In this moment, you can allow spirit or ego to express through that mosquito. Do you want to focus on everything the past has told you about that mosquito? Or do you want to focus on what is now? Now we fly to a different scene. Think of someone looking at the body you call yours. How do you feel? Is there any defense or self-consciousness? Any sense that something will be judged positively or negatively? Any identification with the body? What if all they could see is undifferentiated light when they look at what you call you? We want to help you see the defense that is built into the concept of a body and the concept that it is yours. This body can cause criticism or praise, seemingly. This body will be seen as separate and evaluated on what it seems to be doing. This is what the past tells you. You're having this experience, and it seems like someone's eyes are focused on the body you call yours. You withdrew into this perception of bodies due to extreme guilt. Can you feel and face this guilt now? Can you remember the idea that the body will keep you safe? Is there any willingness to bring this idea to the light? Just look. See what you find. If you have something to bring to the light, bring it and rest here. If you don't find anything, simply rest here. You are here, focused on our inner being. When you focus on our inner being, you are in full communication with all, and you share the awareness of our shared being with all. As you give, you receive. Think about every seemingly separate thing perceived as having an in-breath and an out-breath. As you focus on our shared being, you give that gift of love taken in, love released and expressed. You give that gift to all. Having given that gift of love to everything you perceive as separate, you can walk through this landscape of separateness, allowing all to breathe in and release love always, eternally giving and receiving. We are always here. It is up to you to remember that we are always here and we love to shine forth. Thanks for listening.